Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we had some interesting data mining going on with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that lets us see what tracks are coming. And is Square Enix shopping around to be sold? We have those topics and more to cover, but before we get started, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so we can keep you up to date with all the latest gaming news. And also, we're giving away the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition throughout the month of August, so you can register for that in the link in the description below. Now let's get started. First, we all know that the Wave 2 for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out last week. And since then, data miners have been scraping around to see what they could find. And let's take a look at this tweet here from Oatmeal Dome. Nintendo accidentally left many music preview files in version 2.10 update, allowing us to identify multiple unreleased courses. Now, what was left in the game was not the entire music for a track, it was just a 1-second preview file, and this is kind of what the game preloads real quickly to get the music started before the rest of the music is loaded. So taking this 1-second clip, we have Fish Guy here who has gone through and filled in all the tracks that should be coming from these preview files. Now this is taking a previous leak that we confirmed when Wave 2 came out that shows which previous game is going to make up each cup. And I'm not going to read through all of these here, but you may want to go and check them out yourself. There's several that I'm familiar with, especially the ones from the Wii, because I used to play that quite a bit. Now do keep in mind this is not an official announcement, and Nintendo can always change their minds between now and future waves. But I would say it's probably a good bet that at least the tracks that are listed here will come out eventually, although they could get rearranged into different cups. But take a look through these courses and see if there's any here that you really look forward to, that you enjoyed on previous versions of Mario Kart. Our next story has to do with Square Enix and whether or not they're looking to sell more of their company off. We have the headline here from VGC. Square Enix has reportedly confirmed is looking into selling stakes in its studios. So on Friday, Square Enix held a conference to discuss their most recent financial results, and analyst David Gibson summarized their plans. First, the sale of Crystal Dynamics and Eidos to Embracer Group was phase 1 of Square Enix's plans. If you remember back in May, Embracer Group had agreed to acquire a large part of Square Enix's Western development arm for $300 million. When the deal completes, we will see Embracer Group acquiring Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, Square Enix Montreal, and a catalog of IPs, including Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, and Legacy of Kain. And now for Phase 2, and this is supposed to be what they say is diversification of studio capital structure. Square Enix plans to do a studio portfolio review. And the changes mean that Square Enix will be able to allocate resources mainly to Japanese titles. And David Gibson has a good summary here of Phase 2, so Square Enix is looking to sell stakes in its studios to others to improve capital efficiency. Right when others like Sony etc. are buyers, I would expect Sony, Tencent, Nexon etc. would be interested. So this is saying that they're looking to sell stakes in these studios and not necessarily the full entire studio. It almost sounds to me maybe like they want to make someone a business partner with each of these studios. And I can't tell you exactly what all of this means, and we probably won't know until an actual deal gets made, but it may look something like Square Enix maintaining control of the studio as far as the creativity and projects, but maybe if someone like, say, Sony buys a stake in it, then they'll make all the titles coming out of that studio exclusive to PlayStation. So right now, everyone's pretty much hypothesizing what they think may happen, but we really won't know until we actually see a business deal go through. And if you remember a few months ago, we had a leak saying that Microsoft was looking at making a new version of Game Pass that was like a family plan. Well, it looks like we have an official announcement of sorts. This coming to us from news.xbox.com. Xbox insiders in Colombia and Ireland can preview a new Game Pass offering starting today. Now, unfortunately, this is not announced for the US just yet. They're probably testing this in smaller areas, and the article here says, "We're always looking for more ways to deliver experiences that offer players more choice and value in how they discover and experience games with their community. Starting today in Colombia and Ireland, Xbox insiders can begin to preview a plan that allows multiple people to share Game Pass Ultimate benefits. This makes it even easier to play the best Game Pass games with friends and family across console, PC, and cloud by enabling you to add up to 4 people to your subscription, all with their own unique access to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate games, content, and benefits." Now, in the article, they have the link to sign up for this family plan, and it costs in US dollars is about $25 a month. But I'm sure this is subject to change since this is something they are testing. And we've already seen Nintendo offer something similar with their online service where you can pay a little more for family plan and link them all together. And I do like having these family options so you don't have to pay full price for everyone in your household, and you don't have to share accounts and worry about somebody messing with your save. Now, I do have to wonder what Microsoft will be looking for as they test this service. Will they be looking to see if their overall revenue goes down because of people basically sharing this family plan, maybe even perhaps with people who aren't in their family? So let me know in the comments below if you would be able to take advantage of something like this. Maybe you have 2 or 3 gamers in your household and you would be able to save some money by giving everybody their own access to Game Pass. And finally, in a little bit of a technical story, we have the headline here from Games Radar. Microsoft gives Xbox Series S devs more memory to improve graphics performance. So Microsoft released a video detailing the new features in the June 2022 game development kit. And in the video, they said hundreds of additional megabytes of memory are now available to Xbox Series S developers. This gives developers more control over memory, which can improve graphics performance in memory-constrained conditions. Now, I honestly have to wonder how much that really is going to help. See, the Xbox Series X has 16 gigs of RAM, and the Series S has only 10. But developers really only have about 8 gigs to work with since Microsoft reserves 2 gigs for the OS. So let's say this hundreds of megs that they freed up is about 200 megabytes. Well, that's only about 2.5% increase to the 8 gigs that they were working with before. But this does highlight that Microsoft has been listening to feedback from developers and are trying to address issues that affects the Series S performance. But this could just be the first step that may free up some more memory in the future, as well as doing other optimizations. And that's all we have for today. Did anything we cover catch your attention? What are some of your favorite Mario Kart tracks that you'd like to see added into one of the future waves? And would you be able to take advantage of a family plan for Xbox Game Pass? Drop me a comment about those topics or anything else we covered today. I want to thank you for watching and be good.